Kind of people who smooth talk themselves into the home of unstable and needy women and take advantage of them. Women who, depressed by their sinfulness, taken up by every now religious fad that calls itself truth. What is he saying? So today, that's being moved by every wind and doctrine, right? Oh, I'm a Muslim today, and then next week I'm Baptist, and the week after that, Church of God in Christ, right? Because they're searching for truth, and those people who know they're gullible will give them a truth. I ain't gonna get politics involved, but we'll move on. Come on. So he says, y'all with me? Come on. He says, they get exploited every time and never really learn. Y'all reading? These men are like those old Egyptian frauds, Jannes and Jambres, who challenged Moses. And what happened? They got what they were looking for. They were rejected from the faith, twisted in their thinking, defying truth itself, but nothing will come of these latest imposters. Everyone will see through them, just as people saw through that Egyptian hoax. What is he telling us? We need the word, because the word is truth. And he's setting us up to go to a place where I'm trying to get y'all to see, right? So, because we're trying to get to verse number 16, right? But we're going to get some context of why he says what he says in 16. He's telling us the world is going to be jacked up, and you're going to need a foundation. He's telling us that evil is going to cause you to have perilous times, and you're going to need faith. You're going to need hope. You're going to need a God on your side. But first of all, he gives us a picture of what is going to be coming. Chaos is coming, right? Disobedient children are coming, right? People who are falling away from the faith is coming, right? People who are going to be a lover of money and boasters and self-absorbed, they're coming. He says, but here's how you're going to get through this. The word is a lamp unto your pathway, right? Okay, let me go ahead on. Come on, bro. He said, 10, you've been a good apprentice to me, a part of my teaching, my manner of life, direction, faith, stableness, love, patience, trouble, sufferings. What is he talking about? Anybody know? Who's talking? Paul is talking to Timothy. He said, Timothy, you hung with me, son. I'm your mentor. You've been a good apprentice. You followed me. Look. He said you took my teachings. You took my love. You was patient with me. You see that? And even in my troubles, you were right there. Even in my suffering, you were right there. That's a good apprentice. That's a good disciple. Huh? I bet you Paul didn't have to ask for nothing. Timothy knew how he liked his water, knew how he liked his tea, knew what time he liked to go to bed, knew what he liked to eat on Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, he knew. He said, you're suffering along with me in all the grief I had to put up with in Antioch and Iconium and Lystra, and you always well know that God rescued me. Paul is talking to Timothy saying, Timothy, remember, you saw what I went through. You saw how God delivered me. You saw how God rescued me, even when I was over there and they did some things to me bad over there. But you was there and you saw how God delivered me. You saw how they jumped me over there in Lystra, huh? But I never gave up the faith. So he's saying that to Timothy to say, you're going to go through the same things. You're going to go through the same things. But here's what I want you to know. Just as God rescued me, He's going to rescue you. Anyone who wants to live all out for Christ is in for a lot of trouble. Y'all catch the last message that I preached on Sunday? We have come this far by faith. See, we understand Moses had to go. Moses said, man, kill me. Jeremiah said, I quit. But I can't quit because the word of God is burning up inside of me. Jesus said, if this cup could pass from me, let this cup, my physical man don't want to deal with it. But my spiritual man said, nevertheless, Lord, not my will, but let thy will be done. So what is it telling us? This, I think, is the biggest reason why folk are afraid to step out in their calling. This voice, say it again, sis. They don't want to suffer. They don't want to suffer. But here's the thing. You suffering anyway. What are you not going through that the preacher is going through? I lost my mama. Some of y'all lost y'all's too. I lost my brother. Some of y'all lost y'all brother too. I had to cry at night. How many of y'all never cried at night? All that. How many of y'all ain't been broke sometime? So what are you afraid of? You gonna suffer whether you serve Christ or not. You know why? Because the world said perilous times. The word said perilous times is coming. They didn't just come for the few nice people. Come for everybody. Don't nobody get out of this alive. Don't nobody get out of this without having some heartbreak. Everybody gonna have some heartbreak. It's common unto man. But when you think, well, I'm not gonna answer the call to be a preacher because I might have to be hurt sometimes. And you're gonna be hurt anyway.